If we can see people through the eyes of Christ, nobody's toxic anymore. And I fully recognize that this is the worst kind of message to hear, because the call to action is absolutely clear. Everybody in here already knows the person I'm talking about in your life. You already know what you need to do. And I've intentionally left you no way to kind of spiritualize it and sort of leave it in the ethereal and be like, well, I'll pray about it. I'm calling you to love that person in a real way. A real way that's going to cost you real time and real energy. This is a call to action. Bearing with the failings of others in order to build up the body of Christ involves real, definable actions, which involve somebody you probably aren't real excited about dealing with. As we leave here this morning, you're either going to be obedient to the prompting of the Spirit or you're not. That's entirely up to you. But remember, you already have all the grace you need to bear with them and build them up. You already have it. We just read that in 2 different verses, that Christ has apportioned that grace to you. What you need to do is to ask God to show you how to walk that grace out. Okay? Ask Him to give you peace in any and every situation, especially when it involves being around your difficult person. Ask Him to be your peace. Ask Him to be the peace inside you which doesn't depend on anybody else. The peace which passes all understanding and all people and all circumstance. And most importantly, ask Him to show you the love that He has for that person. If we can see people through the eyes of Christ, nobody's toxic anymore. People aren't toxic. If we can see people around us with the same love and compassion that God has for them, then being around that person, investing in their lives, it's no longer a burden. That's a privilege, right?